right, let's get down to how do we actually generate this Pi crypto? How do we actually use our phone to mine the Pi cryptocurrency? Well, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and download the Pi app, and you'll have a special bonus document that shows you where to get the app. And as you can see here, this is what it looks like when you actually have the Pi app opened. And I'll walk you through exactly how you do this. It's really just simply clicking one button and you're mining. So getting free crypto is actually very easy with the Pi app. When you join the Pi network, you're known as a pioneer, right? So before you set up your Pi account, this is one important thing you want to know, and that's be sure that you use your real name to set up your account where it asks you for your name. You're also going to be able to use a username too, but where it asks you for your first name and last name, be sure you use your legal name. And the reason for that is when we go into phase 3 and Pi goes to make the currency available, you're going to go through an ID process. And so you've got to use your legal name because your legal name has to match up with the name on your Pi account. So that's just a little thing to be aware of. But again, you could also use a username. You have the option to use the username plus your real name as well. Your account will be under your real name, and then your username is just the name that you're known as within the Pi community. So once your Pi account is set up, there are several ways to earn new Pi currency. First of all, as you can see here, you can be the pioneer, which is simply where you click one button a day, and that earns you 0.10 Pi per hour, at least at the current rate as we're recording this. You can also be a contributor. That's the second one down, and this is where you set up a security circle. So after 3 sessions, 3 earning sessions, which is basically 3 days of you clicking that one button, then you qualify to be a contributor, and now you can bring people in that you've recruited, and you can have them be part of your security circle. And this helps the mining process to be more secure, and it also gives you more Pi per hour. And the third way is to be an ambassador. And as you can see here, the ambassador is when you invite at least one person, you start to make 0.05 Pi per hour on that. So in a way, it's a little bit like having a downline, but it's not network marketing, it's not MLM or anything like that. It's really just a way to bring in and incentivize building this Pi community so that when we're in phase 3, the community has a strong support for the currency, a lot of people buying, selling, and trading using the currency, and a lot of people recognizing, again, the consensus that this currency has a good amount of value. So here is what it looks like when you have the Pi app open, and this is what it'll look like every day. It'll basically point the arrow and it'll say tap to earn. So you're going to click this button right here, and that will earn you that amount of Pi per hour, the amount that we showed over here, based on whether you have people that are earning under you or not. And even if you don't have people, you still get to get this amount of Pi per hour. Every hour of the day, you're earning Pi. So it says earn Pi by proving your presence daily. Tap the lightning bolt on the right to earn by proving you are a human being. Your daily tap ensures that Pi ends up in the hands of real humans and not bots. Okay, that's kind of the gist of what we're doing here, is we're just simply showing that we're a real person and that we are interested and engaged in the Pi community. And once you do that, on another day, you'll have the amount that shows here, and then you click that button. It shows you how much you're earning, the rate that you're earning at, and then tap it again to view a breakdown of your earning rate. The breakdown would show how many ambassadors you have, what your security circle is like, and so on. And so this is what it'll look like before this is all grayed out. This is what it'll look like when you actually get onto the Pi community. It'll show the number of people that are in your circle. It has a little chat feature for you to engage with the Pi community. It shows how much total Pi you have here. Now I'm looking at my phone right now. Let me open up my Pi app real quick. You won't be able to see this, but I'm just looking at mine on my Pi app. I've been on here for several days now, probably, I don't know, about 8 or 9 days maybe. And I now have 41.7165 Pi. So from the time of starting this presentation, creating the presentation, 4.9, I now have 41 pi, right? So it adds up pretty quickly because remember, you're earning this amount per hour. And then when you add people in and you start to build your security circle out, it can really go fast. So this again is what it looks like. And then this is what, this is what it was before. When I first started, it was 0.12. Now it's 0.15. And so that's how the pie continues to grow, not only in value, but in the amount that you can earn. And then this shows the earning team that I have. I have basically one person that I invited that is also earning pi, and that allows me to earn additional pi based on them being a part of the community. You can also be right here. You can go here to invite people that are on your contacts list. You can go here to ping the people and let them know. This sends them a reminder right on their phone. It says, hey, go ahead and mine your pi today. It just kind of gives them a friendly reminder to hit that button and to earn some additional pi. Or you could create a little chat with your earning team as well and talk about pi, talk about things happening in the pi community as well. Over here, we have ambassador. Now, if you're an ambassador, that's because you've invited at least one new pioneer, and now you're starting to develop an earning team. And so it shows you how much pi you're earning per hour just based on the fact that you invited somebody in. Now, if you're an internet marketer or a marketer of some kind and you have an email list, this is a great opportunity to email out to your list and let them know that you're earning free cryptocurrency, and maybe even show them this course and show them how they can turn this pi into $100. Let me back up a little bit. As I was saying here, I had 4.96. This was only in the first or second day, I believe. It was only like 24 hours in to my pi journey. But as I said, right now, as I'm looking at my phone, I have 41.7231 pi, because it's growing every second, right? So think about this, 41 pi in just about, I don't know how many days it's been. It's probably been about 8 days or so, maybe 7. 41 pi, think about this. If you can turn each pi coin into $100, which I'll be showing you in the next couple of videos, that's $4,100 that I did literally for clicking a button once a day and for inviting one person. That's all I did, okay? And I'm going to show you in the next couple of videos how I can turn this 41.7252 pi, the number keeps going up because I'm earning every second, 41.7 pi into $4,170. Okay? Again, doing nothing. And that's in 7 days. It's amazing, right? So in the next video, I'm going to show you how we do that, how we actually turn 1 pi into $100. That means that if you have 41 pi, and that was just what I earned over the last few days, that's $4,100, the equivalent of $4,100 in value that you can actively trade, buy, sell, etc. Okay, and we don't have to wait till phase 3. This is something that you can do right now immediately. So let's look into that in the next couple of videos. All right, so now let's talk about how you actually turn 1 pi coin into $100 worth of value. The first step you want to do is go to cryptoeveryday.net. That's cryptoeveryday.net. And on that page, you're going to get your bonus special report that shows you step by step how to turn each pi coin into $100. Now, here in the video, we're going to do a quick overview just to give you a sense of what the process is. But in that special report, I walk you through step by step in full-blown detail. And I thought it was important to put it into a report so that you could read it and do it at the same time. Now, in phase 2, we're not able to exchange pi for dollars or for fiat currency yet. Not until we get into phase 3, which is coming very, very soon. But even in phase 2, when we can't exchange pi for dollars, there's still a way to exchange pi for things of value, which you either can buy for what you want or exchange for dollars. So there is a group of people that got into Pi early, and they have been approved for in-app transfers. So these people are called IAT, which stands for in-app transfer. They are able to send Pi to other people, or they are able to buy things for Pi during this phase 2 period right now. So they're kind of like insiders, and they have the inside scoop. They got in early, and because of that, they do have the ability to exchange Pi. Now, these pioneers are able, and they're also very willing to help us do transactions in exchange for Pi coins. I'll explain why they're very willing in a second. And by the way, the network for this is massive. There's a huge network of people who are willing to exchange Pi for $100. Now, any pioneer today can receive Pi, but they can't send Pi until the IAT phase is approved. So you begin this process by becoming a member of the Pi Lifestyle Discord channel, and a link to that will be in the special report. As soon as you become a member, you'll see a huge number of things that you can buy with Pi. And by the way, there's tons of vendors. They're offering merchandise, they're offering services, they're offering food items. There's even auctions that you can win. There's some amazing deals in those auctions. Now, you can either buy things using your Pi coins at the rate of $100 per Pi coin, like we said, or you can find an IAT pioneer who will handle a buying transaction for you in exchange for a tip. Now, how does this work? Basically, you find whatever you want to buy on Amazon, on eBay, or wherever you want on the internet, and they buy it for you using US dollars, cash. And then you transfer that amount of Pi coin to them, again, at a rate of $100 per Pi coin. Pretty amazing, right? Now, you can get all the details in the bonus special report, which also, in that report, there's a link to 8 videos that introduce you to this exciting Pi community. The only other thing you need to do to be a member of this Pi community is do a sale transaction for each buying transaction that you do. The reason for this is by doing this, we keep the transactions flowing, and we keep establishing that exchange rate of $100 per Pi. So you're doing your part to make it so that 1 Pi equals $100. And that's pretty important, right? We want to be sure that the exchange rate stays at that rate. Now in this video has been a brief overview of how you can easily turn each Pi coin into $100 in value. But if you haven't already, be sure to go to cryptoeveryday.net. Cryptoeveryday.net, that's where you're going to get your special report, and that's also where you're going to join the Pi network as well.